Okay, the dog is gonna act up. Why? Oh my god. Hold on a second. Can you stop? Hey. Sorry about that. Shut my door so I don't get paranoid. But I figured I'd come on here because we had a huge adventure yesterday, and hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I'll give you a lowdown. I filmed over 33 elevators yesterday, including 5 freighters. That's right, you heard me right. 5 freighters. The first one was a manually controlled Eastern. The second one was a Pain. We thought it could be a Bay State. We thought it could be a Bay State. But the third one had a Bay State, which has this very epic motor. I'm going to show you guys that. I'll have you guys listen to it. I think most of you guys already heard it this morning, but I'm going to share it again. And oh, I have the thing on, so that works. So I got my set on. So let me turn up the volume, and I'll turn the camera around. So I hope you guys like this live little short I posted this morning. This is a small preview to what is coming. So get ready for the most epic dry-powered motor in all of Western Mass. What'd you think of that, guys? What did you think of that? I have to say that this elevator is a Bay State, by the way. That elevator, I think, definitely was the most epic elevator I've seen, and the most epic motor, like dry-powered motor I've ever heard in all of Western Mass, hands down. Seriously, because that was cool. And this was at Riverside Industries in East Hampton, just in a small town, East Hampton. That was cool. Like, that was the highlight of my day yesterday. Saw Series 1. I saw another freighter, which was a Dover. It was dark in that elevator, by the way. I had to use a flashlight, so. And then there was a modded Otis, and then there was an FS Pain that's also manually controlled. And I have to say, my leveling skills on that was actually pretty wicked. I leveled that so good. And that was the first time I've ever done that. A manually controlled elevator. That was the first time I've leveled a manually controlled elevator. And I have leveling skills. That was pretty cool. And then we went up to Northampton. Saw probably a dozen elevators up there. Like, that's a pretty big town for out in Western Mass. Saw this, I guess we'll start with this, a Lula Flexi Lift that's kind of not, I guess it's useless because it only goes up to the second floor, but it's just a balcony. And then I saw this weird custom Worcester elevator that only goes up like 7 flights of steps. It was still cool though. And then saw this very cool Bay State elevator. Um, and yeah, that was pretty cool. And then we went to the Hotel Northampton, which I saw some pretty cool elevators there. And the world's, okay, I'll say this, the world's best lockout. I'll say that. Disclaimer, no, not disclaimer. You'll see that in the video, but all those videos that I've taken today, or actually not today, yesterday, those won't be out until like late October. So, and we went, oh, I forgot to mention, we went to Holyoke. Note, Holyoke is a very sketchy and dangerous city. So, go to Holyoke at your own risk. I was only there because I was with a friend. Um, and I saw this vintage Otis Black button, a a really weird deer field, by the way, and then traditional Dover. Those are the only three I got there. I thought about the library, but I didn't never thought of it. I mean, the library was right there. I should have went, but we never thought of it at the time. What else did we see? I saw a lot of vintage elevators out here in Western Mass. There's a lot more vintage elevators in Western Mass than there are on this side of the state. I saw another Otis Black button in Northampton. Um, and then I saw in Greenfield this really epic elevator. I mean, there's so much to explain about. Because it has the same call station like Andrew has. He has like one of those call stations. Actually, I should send him a picture of that. See what he can come up with. Um, and then I saw this epic Minnesota elevator, which has a really good motor. Another Bay State, and then the Bartlett building. Don't be fooled by the call buttons on the outside. The inside's still original. Um, but yeah, that's all 33. So 28 regular elevators and then 5 freighters. So that actually we really did we really did good yesterday. So I'm happy by that. You guys now have content till November 13th now. That's right, you heard me right. November 13th. Sam texting me. I gotta grab my iPad. I should grab my iPad and text him on there. Because I'm doing a live stream. I'm surprised there's nobody on stream today. Well, it is 1 o'clock, so still people are still in school. Let me text Nick. Not Nick. I gotta text Sam first. I gotta let that cycle through and then I can text him. Alright, here we go. Alright, I sent him a message. I'll show you guys a couple photos I took yesterday. I just gotta wait for that to cycle through. I haven't opened that up in a while. Okay, there we go. That's gonna take a while. Let's see. Let's see. I want to... Okay. Oops. That's not what I want. So, now that Northampton's complete... Hang on a sec, guys. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything else I can show you guys. Hey, Elevators Rock On! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We were just, I just showed you guys earlier a really nice epic motor on one of the freight elevators I saw. Hold on one sec, guys. Okay, there we go. That worked. Okay, yeah, Elevators Rock On. If you just tuned in, we were just talking about some elevators I saw yesterday. A lot of vintage elevators, by the way. I think my state in Western Mass has a lot more vintage elevators than on this side of Mass, because I'm in Central Mass. I mean, there are some, but there's like, they're all mods. Some of them are all of them are mods almost. But I saw a lot of vintage elevators yesterday. I mean, I saw some newer elevators too, but I think most of them were like really good elevators. 5 freighters. I've gone on 5 freighters. FS Payne, a very dark Dover freighter, and an Epic Bay State, as well as a Payne and an Eastern. I'll probably show you guys one. I'll show you guys one video. This is the one that I really like, so I'm going to put it on full screen. Let me turn the light off so it doesn't glare on my... There we go. All right. Here we go. Alrighty, now we're here at the 3rd freight elevator here. This is a Bay State with Arrowheart. We'll get a look at the cab before we go. Also, this might be the most epic motor in Western Mass. Hands down. Alrighty, go ahead and do the honors.
I'll let you experience this motor.
Alrighty, guys. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Was that a good motor? By the way, I saw your message, Elevators Rock On's mom. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. But what did you think of that motor, guys? Seriously, that, I have to say, one of the best dry-powered motors I've ever heard. That was cool. And that, I have to say, pure joy. That was the highlight of my day. That was the highlight of my day yesterday. Let's see. Let me see what else I can find. There's just so many there's so many good elevators I have now on the. There are so many good ones. Sorry, I still got the ringing in my ears from that motor. Seriously, it's like pure joy. One of the best motors I've ever heard. Oh, this was pretty cool. Hold on, I'll show you guys this one. That's my intro. Hold on a minute. Okay. This one was pretty epic, though. This was my first Otis Black button. Alrighty, we're here at Holyoke City Hall Annex. And look at this. That still works, by the way. Watch. Watch closely. Holy moly. Yo. Let's go to 4. Down to B. Look at these buttons. I have to say, this is one epic elevator I've ever seen in my life. 1,700 pounds, though. Those buttons are pretty cool. Look at that old bumper, too. Let's go back up to 4. Okay, that should be good on that one. By the way, those relays sounded really good. Those relays sounded really good. So those were 2 cool elevators. There were so many cool elevators there yesterday. Someday I'll have to get to Westfield. I don't know what they have in West. Actually, hold on. Maybe I could just search it. We could just do a little bit of research if we have to. One of these days I'll go to Westfield, Mass. That'll be another big drive. They have a rare indicator and a 1980 Dover hydraulic in Westfield, a traditional. I have a Dover traction, 98 Lower Westfield. Oh, that's in Holyoke. Doesn't look like there's much in Westfield. That's weird. Hold on. Let me type it out. That Massachusetts a little longer. I have a creepy JAL VR, which was a mod. It's Lower Westfield. Wait, hold on. What's that? Nope, that's not it. It was Series 5, Holiday Inn. They have a Relay Logic ThyssenKrupp? Huh. There's a ThyssenKrupp Aurora at Bay Tall, Westfield State. 2000s. Amtrak station in Springfield. They have a Dover. Loft's Discount Furniture has a Schindler in West Springfield? Huh. Springfield, Wycombe, Westinghouse? With AE fixtures, that's why. Westinghouse AE fixtures. Tower Square Mall. They have elevators there? Main Street elevators. Oh, they were modded by Schindler. Holyoke Mall has some Schindlers. I think a couple other old elevators there. Columbus Place parking garage? Oh, they're Dover. Are you kidding me? Paragon Arts and Industry? Hold on a minute. Well, Sam, if you're on here, I think we missed another freight in East Hampton. You're kidding me. How did we miss this one? Paragon. Paragon Arts in Industry building. That was right where we were. But that closed, though. What did it have?
Hey, everybody.
Ooh, that was loud. That was loud. Hold on. Turn down the volume a little bit.
This Max rebuild might be a Deerfield elevator. Hoist away buttons.
GAL Jet Plus button.
Elevator horizontal. For the elevator. Here, it's all metal on the inside. Your alarm and emergency switch.
That must have closed because we were right there. Actually, I think me and Sam were. Yeah, I think we were trying to figure out how to get in there, but there was no like set entrance. So unless it was in the front, let me do a little research here while I'm with you guys. I'm on Google Street View, see if I can find a desired entrance. Well, I found the main entrance. I found the main entrance. I literally found the main entrance. I found the main entrance into Mill 180, period. Apparently it was in the front, but down below when we pulled in. Serious? Are you kidding me? I knew Oh, that's gonna make me mad. That's mad. It's gonna make me mad. I knew it. We had... Oh, that's why. We had... When I pull... Oh, my gosh. I knew it wasn't around the back. It was around the front. Are you kidding me? Oh, that makes me mad. Serious? Are you serious? Well, I found the entrance. Now I know next time. When I'm back out there next time, the entrance is right in the front, but down below the rail. Oh, I'm pissed. I should have known. I should have known to park on the front top right there, right by the street. Mm-hmm. That's my face. That's my little sad face. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if the building's still open, though, because it's been closed since that Paragon Arts and Industries building. Well, he filmed this 5 years ago. Darn. Darn. Oh my god. Wait till he sees the text. No, it was a black button. Sorry I was silent, guys. It was a black button. The one I won on yesterday in Eastworks was a modded Otis Black button. Dang. Dang, no. Man. Oh well. Well. That's what you get when I get the mod. Wait, hold up. What? Mill 180 had a Schindler? Yeah, it had a Schindler. What? What? So that was the Dover there. And there was a Deerfield freighter. trying to read the disclaimer. I'll have to talk to him to see how he did it. Because I have no idea how he... I don't know how he did it, but... That'll be definite research to come. Oh, man. Actually, there was another freight elevator that was at Keystone Building, but it was all walled off. Because there was only one of them that I was able to do. Yeah, but I don't see anything... What's this? Oh no, this is the one I saw. Alright, well, that takes care of that. Now I can show you guys the photos. Hopefully it's all up to date now. Okay, yeah, it is. Oh. Ow, that was my foot. This is a picture I took of in the scenic area right off I-91. Beautiful view. And this was just on the highway. No, I didn't take this picture. Somebody took this picture for me, so. I love the mountains in the background. There's me in the freight elevator. And that whoever wants to know who that's right next to me, that was one of my friends from home. She decided she wanted to come along, so. And be at an office desk. And you could see me with the camera rolling. That was a cool picture. This is behind the scenes footage, guys. This was behind the scenes. So yeah, this is one of the elevators I did over here. So that was me behind the scenes while filming. So at least you got to see that. So that was pretty cool. So I guess the last 2 weeks was really cool. Last week we went out in Southern Mass. Southern Worcester at least. Southern Worcester County at least, so all that. But then we went out to Hampton, Hampshire, and Franklin counties. Those are the first time I've been in Hampshire and Franklin counties. So now 2 counties left to go, Berkshire and Nantucket. So that'll be something to do in the near future. So upcoming May, Cape Cod. I need to do a few more things down there, and that should do it. And then in June, I meet up with Andrew. And that I'm excited about. I'll take him on the incline, because I haven't done that. And then, changing boosts, grandson needs computer for school teacher meeting. Alright. Not a problem at all. The Dover at Whalers Wharf. Excuse me. Town Hall and Public Library. Those are the 4. Those are the only 4 I know that are out there. That'll be coming June. So excited I'm so excited to finally meet him. I see. Still here, just switching devices. Alright. Not a problem at all. I really think that's it. I really don't have anything else to say. I pretty much covered everything I need to talk about, so. So, okay, that's all good. So, I think I'm probably going to hop off here in a few minutes. Just to take care of some some of my work stuff, so. But, yeah, that should be good for now. I gotta charge that. But anyway, tomorrow I'm heading to the Cape. Not gonna film anything. So, I do gotta stop by the, I gotta stop by the office on Friday. That's what I gotta do. I gotta stop by the office on Friday on the way in. See if there's anything I need to be well aware for work this summer. Yeah, I might do that on Friday. Alrighty, guys. Well, we've been streaming for about a half hour, at least 35 minutes now. I think I'm gonna hop off here, just to take care of some other work and my other yard work that I have to do before it rains. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. And like I said, we now have content till November 13th, and like I said, that could change. So yeah. Also, I am creating a bloopers video, I guess, for the summer, because there's a lot of footage I have. And then, yeah, I think that's it. So, yep, I have content till November 13th. A lot of epic elevators coming your way. And there's also one other thing. I am making a 1,000 sub special because we are almost, and I say this, almost at 1,000. We're like 4 subscribers away from hitting 1,000. That is insane. I started this in 2020, and now in 2025, I've almost have 1,000 subs. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't have been here. And if it wasn't for elevators, I wouldn't have been here either. So, I guess, with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoy your day. Until the next one, I will see you all soon.